two. Only two people out of this whole group know about Prabhupada. Okay, we are going to have fun. You learn. Okay, so three. So five,
Well, I do.
six, about 6 people out of 18, I
do
think.
too. I know. Mom, you forgot to ask our age.
No, because there's so many of you, I needed to get a range. But thank you. As long as you are between 6 and 11, I have you covered. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're going to talk about Prabhupada, and some people on this screen already know about Srila Prabhupada. So can you see my screen?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay.
Yes,
So
Mataji.
Srila Prabhupada, as you see the picture, he is the founder of the Hare Krishna movement. Okay. So we are going to learn about his life. And today we're going to learn about what happened when he was a child. Is that fun?
Listen very carefully.
Okay. So before we start anything, we say some prayers to get blessings from the Lord. Okay. So we are going to do these prayers, and I would like you to say this after me. Okay. And then I'll ask someone who is older to read the translation. Okay. So it'll be I say, you say. Okay. So and the words are here. The first words here. Om Agyana Timirandasya. Your turn.
Om
Awesome. Jnananjana Shalakaya. Chakshur Unmilitam Yena. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Okay, anyone who is 11, can you read this for me, the English translation?
Yeah.
You can just unmute and read loud. If I don't hear you clearly, or you're not, then I may ask someone else to read. So let's read. Who's 11 years old and can read?
Me.
Go ahead.
I offer my respectful obeisances unto my spiritual master, who has opened my eyes, which was blinded by the darkness of ignorance, with the torch of knowledge.
Thank you. That was read very well. Thank you so much. I couldn't see who it was. Okay, now we are going to say these special prayers to Srila Prabhupada. Okay, this is called the Prabhupada's Pranam Mantra. So when we speak about Srila Prabhupada, we are going to pray to him first, so we can understand. So I'm going to say this. Nama Om. You say after me.
Nama
Padaya Krishna Prestaya Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Amin Namine. Okay, I would like someone who's 10 years old to read the translation here, the first line. You can put up your hand. Go ahead. Okay, Shanvi, read. Go ahead. Shanvi, can you read? Here, I offer my respect. Can you read that? Okay, going, gone. Manhar, can you read it loud enough?
I offer my respectful obeisances unto His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, who is very dear to Lord Krishna, having taken shelter at His lotus feet.
Thank you, Manhar. Now we are going to do the second part of his mantra. Namaste Saraswati Deve.
Namaste Saraswati Deve.
Gauravani Pracharine. Nirvishesha Shunyavadi. Paschatya Deshatarine. Thank you. Shanvi, can you try now to read? You are muted, so unmute. And can you read the translation? Shanvi, you're still muted. Now you can read. Can you read it? From here, our respectful obeisances. No, she cannot do this. Okay. Mihika, can you read the translation?
Our respectful obeisances are unto you, O spiritual master, servant of Saraswati Goswami. You are kindly preaching the message of Lord Chaitanya Deva and delivering the Western countries, which are filled with impersonalism and voidism.
So, Srila Prabhupada, we are praying to Srila Prabhupada that you have brought the message of Lord Chaitanya to the whole world, particularly to the Western country. And then we say that and so who is Lord Chaitanya? Here's a picture of Lord Chaitanya here in the center with his brother and his associate. So we have a prayer to Lord Chaitanya. Okay? And we will do this together too. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Prabhu Nityananda,
Prabhu Nityananda,
Advaita Gadadhar,
Gadadhar,
Shivas Adi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Thank you. And then this is a prayer, the Hare Krishna mantra. We'll do that too. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare.
Sorry, I thought my video was on, but it's not. Okay. So we talked about that. Now we give some background about how Srila Prabhupada appeared. Okay. So though some of you are very young, so what happens is like when you go to school, right? The teacher teaches you, right? Okay. But the teacher was also one time a student like you. So Srila Prabhupada is also a teacher who taught us Krishna Bhakti. He taught us how to love God, how to love Krishna. And he came in a line of teachers. Okay. And it is there's a prediction. In other words, from history we know that there's a prediction that Srila Prabhupada would come to this world. Okay. And the prediction, what is the source? Is here in the Brahma Vaivarta Puranam. Okay. In which Lord Krishna says that in this age, which is called Kali Yuga, there will be a great holy person who will come and teach this chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra to the world. Okay. And after Lord Krishna, this prediction is made in the Brahma Vaivarta Purana. And then there was this very great sage, this holy person whose name was Bhakti Vinod Thakur. He predicted that there will be a time when Krishna's names will be heard all over the world. He said like England, France, Russia, Germany, America. This was in 1800. And at that time, not many people knew about India, but he said everyone all around the world will know about Krishna's names, right? So in answer to these prayers, Srila Prabhupada appeared. He was born in 1896. And his name when he was born was, who knows what was his name? Abhay Charan, yes. His last name was Day. And where was he born? Do you know what city?
Calcutta.
In Calcutta. And where is Calcutta?
In India.
In India, yes. Okay. So he was born in a very nice family, and his father would pray that he can worship Radharani and learn how to play mridanga. So when Prabhupada grew up, he learned about Jagannath. You know Jagannath? Here's a picture of Lord Jagannath. And he wanted to do a festival, a chariot, like a Rath Yatra. How many of you have been to Rath Yatra? You know Rath Yatra? You don't, some very few people know. Okay. So Srila Prabhupada, when he was a child, thank you, some of you know, about 5, 6 of you. He wanted to do Rath Yatra. So you see here, there's a little chariot, and then there are other adults and children he's helping. So he asked his father that he wanted to do this, and his father helped him make the Rath cart. And he would also go to this temple you see here on your left. He would go to the temple of Radha Krishna. His father or his nurse would take him there. So from very early age, he knew about Lord Krishna. Then he went to school like all of us go to school. Not only school, he went to college. And his college, the name of the college was Scottish Churches College, and this was in Calcutta. At that time, India was under British rule. So at that time, India was a colony of Britain. So the India wanted independence, right? They wanted to be their own government. So then they were protesting against the British rule. So Srila Prabhupada, he went to a school which was run by the British. And to protest also, like Mahatma Gandhi, he did, even though he graduated, he did not go to the graduation to take his diploma. So he did his bachelor's, but he did not take his diploma at that time. So then, after he finished school, his father made an arrangement for him to marry um, uh, like someone that he had approved from a family tradition, right? And then he also, and Prabhupada's wife's name was Radharani. And then this is Srila Prabhupada here in the circle. He had some children, and he also started working as a pharmacist in a company which was run by Dr. Karthik Bose. Okay, so now he finished college, he has children, he's working, right? Now, in 1922, when he was still a young man, uh, his he met his teacher or guru or spiritual master. And when his teacher here is Srila Bhaktisiddhanta, his name was Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, he told him that you are a nice young man, you should teach this, you should teach about Krishna in English. So that was the first instruction Srila Prabhupada's guru gave him, right? And then about 11 years later, Srila Prabhupada got initiation or Diksha from his guru, and his name then became Abhay Charanaravinda, right? Das. And later on, here you see Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur giving Diksha. And then here you see him walking with Srila Prabhupada, and he's telling him, when you have money, you should bring books. Books about Krishna that you can teach all over the world. Everyone will know about Krishna. And then um, um, after that, Srila Prabhupada, because his guru told him, he started printing a magazine that his spiritual master had started. It was called Back to Godhead. You see here, Back to Godhead. This magazine, he started publishing in 1944. Okay, that's a long time ago. And then he would write the articles, he would get it printed, and he would distribute himself. Okay. He was trying to start a group or a society. So he started a small center in Indore, which is in Madhya Pradesh in India. Was called League of Devotees. Here you see a picture. Okay. And this League of Devotees was the beginning of of ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, which Srila Prabhupada started in America. So he first started League of Devotees in India, then he brought this to America. Okay. Do you know how old was Prabhupada when he started this? When he started to preach? Does anyone know? Do you think how old do you think he was? 20, 30?
57.
He was
69.
Yeah, almost 70. Yes.
70.
Yes.
67.
Nine. Mm-hmm.
Maybe like
Yes.
into maybe like into the 70s, 80s. Yeah.
Yeah. Then Srila Prabhupada, he left his home. He was doing his business. His business did not do well. So he thought, and his family was not very favorable. So he thought, I have finished my duty. I have raised my family, and they're not interested in Krishna. So I'm going to go to Vrindavan and do my bhajan. I'm going to just dedicate my life to Krishna. So he went to Vrindavan. First, he went to Mathura and he stayed. His guru had ashram, which was called this Gaudiya Math. The temple is called the Keshava temple in Mathura. And there he took sannyas. Sannyas means that now he does not have any responsibility for his family. The whole world is his family. And he's going to take care of everyone else. Okay. And then thereafter, Srila Prabhupada took sannyas, he was staying in Vrindavan in a temple called Radha Damodar, very special place. So this is a picture of Srila Prabhupada in his kitchen and his dining area, very small room where he would take his prasad. Prasad means food which is offered to Krishna. So here Srila Prabhupada eating his lunch. And he would eat his lunch, and then outside his room was the samadhi of a very special saint called Rupa Goswami. And he would think, my guru has told me I should print books, I should I should speak, I should spread the teachings in English. How will I do this? So he was thinking like that. Okay. And he at that time, Srila Prabhupada was he did not have much. He was like a sadhu. So you see, this is his room in Radha Damodar. He had a little bed where he would stay and then he would write. And so he was writing. What was he writing? He was translating the Srimad Bhagavatam. Here you see in the bookshelf, the Srimad Bhagavatam. And he was translating it from Sanskrit to English because his teacher, his guru told him this is what he should do. So he started doing this. And he's preparing to go to the West, to go to America or England to spread these teachings of Krishna. Okay. So then by the time it was 1965, he was almost 69, like you said, he had enough money to print the first section of the Bhagavatam. There are 18 volumes. So he had the first 3 books ready, which is volume 1. So now he felt, I have the Bhagavatam, and I'm going to take this Bhagavatam and go to America. So now he was ready to go to America. And then what happens after he goes to America, we will discuss in the next class, which will be next week. So anyone has any questions? Okay, now we are going to play a game to see how much you knew. Okay, so it's a Kahoot game. How many of you are familiar with Kahoot?
Me.
Okay, quite a few.
Me.
Okay, so I'm going to stop this share and we are going to, good. We are going to play Kahoot. And the Kahoot game is about these questions. The questions are going to be from what I have already told you. Okay, so let me move this here so you can see it. Okay, so I'm going to host this now. But before that, we have to share screen. Let's see if I can do this. Share my screen. And we want to do this one. But how do I do this?
Mataji, by the way, we need 2 devices to play Kahoot, so
You need 2 devices to play Kahoot?
yeah, one is the meeting device and the other is to play other devices to play Kahoot, so yeah.
Or you can also do split screen.
I have 2 screens, so I'll put the Kahoot on the other one. Okay, let me see if I can do this. So I am on one side, but how do I share the screen, right? You have to look at the screen. I have got this.
It will be a new share.
Yeah, let me see if I can. I'll get out of here.
Click Alt plus S.
Okay, let me just, I don't know why it's share. Okay, so share, and this is just, whoops, screen sharing, this one. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to host it live now. You all ready?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, there are 10 questions, so let's go here. Okay, it's loading the questions.
Mataji, what's the pin?
So I have 55427.
No, Mataji, you have to click 10. You have to click start. In
Have
class
to
mode,
start.
yeah, you have to click start. That's not the
Start,
correct
okay.
code. Yeah, now the
Join
code.
with Kahoot. It's loading the game pin. Let me get you the pin. Okay, the pin. Can you see the pin on the screen?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, so use that pin.
1 sec. I still didn't get mine in.
But it'll only allow 10 players, Mihika.
Where do you type it?
It only allows 10.
Where do you type it?
Mataji, there's more than 10.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
can't.
taking more than 10. That's good.
Oh,
11.
Claire.
Oh,
Player
sorry.
Mish now, and it's saying upgrade now, but I don't know. Should we upgrade?
Mataji, it's because yours is free, so you'll have to like I think you have to pay for it.
Yeah, I was wondering that, but it may be something. Let me see. What does this say?
Yes.
Do I use up a month 96 bin annually up to 25%? Sorry?
What's the code? Mataji, how do you get there?
Premier for personal use.
Mataji, first click accept all cookies, and then you have to click that. Down,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And then click the buy now.
How do you get there? It's not working for me.
Okay, I'll just do this now, and then I can always.
Mataji, how do you get there? It's not working.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it's
it has reached the limit.
Oh.
That's good.
I might need this.
Mataji, what's the pin?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Yes.
Mataji, there is a no use to purchase the Kahoot. It's an online free game, right?
Sorry?
It's an online free. Kahoot is an online free.
The Kahoot is on, yeah.
So
But
I think
in order to have more than 10 people, we have to get a license.
okay. So Mataji, you don't purchase as of now. You just ask the question, whatever you uh, uh, took the questions. So later I have so many options also have. So from the next week, we have to take that options, Mataji. There is no sense to purchase
Okay.
Kahoot for $100,
All right.
Mataji.
Let me just go back to the slides and we'll just play from there. Okay.
Yes, Mataji,
Okay.
please.
Let me go to Kahoot.
And after this, we have uh, craft activity, Mataji.
We have to answer question.
Okay. So here we're going to. We may have to go back.
Mataji, what's the game pin?
I said. Are you still on there, or did it push you out?
We're still on. You have to go to the third slide. You're on the second one. So on the top, there's 4 slides. Go on the third one.
Yeah, so I have to host live. Right now, I'm going to start it again. You may have to start again. Okay, hold on. Okay, start. Okay, so it's loading the pin. You'll have to get use this pin. Okay, here's the new pin. Whoever gets in 11, you can start getting in. Here's your pin.
Where do you type the pin?
Yeah, type in. Okay, Anisha's there, Mukund is there. Good. Rasika, Soham, Lohit. Good.
Where do you type the pin?
Pin is here. 1322596. It's on the
Where do you
screen.
type it though?
Type it.
Good. One more.
Where do you
Okay.
type it?
Okay, perfect. So we're going to start now. First question.
Mataji, can you just say the pin again, Mataji?
Mataji, actually, only the 11 students going for this Kahoot game because
Yes.
after 11, it's going a high price. So next
Yes.
week we have to purchase it. So first 11 go that only, Mataji, for today.
Okay, Mataji, okay.
Yeah, this time we'll just have 11, but next week we will do it better, okay?
Sure, Mataji, okay, no problem.
Yeah. Yeah. So you start answering and then it will change. Okay. 5 of you are good. Next one.
On the top, there's a white button that says next.
I can't hear you. This sound is so much.
Ma'am, the top part, the red part, if you remove the red
This is the right
X.
answer here.
No.
Go up to the red. It says player limit reach. Press X.
Okay. Yeah.
Now it says next.
Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you. Awesome. All right. Next one.
There's a bunch of shapes on my screen.
Okay, great. You good. Five of you are good. Next one. Thank you. Yay. Okay, let's get to the next one. Number 3. True or false? Yay. Very good. Half and half here. False. Okay. Let's see who else is going now. Number 4. Okay, let's see. 2 people. Oh, 4. Very nice. Next one. That's your scoreboard. Doing well. Doing well, some of you. Range. Very good. Okay. So next question. Awesome. Very good. Most of you got that. Nice. Okay. Number 6. Yes, this was a trick question. He started League of Devotees in India, not ISKCON. Okay. All right. Let's see. Next one. It's an easy one. All right, this was easy for you all. Next one. Okay, you still are doing good. Okay, this one was more difficult, but pretty much okay. Next one. Okay, let's see. Number 9. Okay, yeah, he published the Bhagavatam. It was first published, that's the key. It was published in India. Okay, last question after this. Still doing good, range. Last one. Okay, yeah, this one was also good. All right, let's see what's the final score, right? Yay! Loit number 3, Mukul number 2. And then congratulations to everyone for playing the game and for good sports. So next time, very good. Thank you for participating. And one thing I was going to say, when we finish this, I would like you, we have got several options. You can do some artwork about Srila Prabhupada, or you can make your own book about Prabhupada's library. And Mihika will share with you how to do that when she teaches you next week. Okay? And I think after this, we have some activity, right, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji, we have a
Okay.
craft activity now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I will stop here, but Mataji will continue with the. I'm going to stop my share, and Mataji is going to start you with the activity. Okay. Thank you. I enjoyed playing with you, and we'll see you soon. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna,
You are very
Mataji.
wonderful.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much,
Thank
kids.
you,
Thank you so
Mataji.
much, Mataji, for a
Thank
very
you so
wonderful
much.
session. I request to everyone, please do not log out yourself. Now we have to go for our craft activity. Okay. I already post all the ingredient list in our in your WhatsApp community group. And meanwhile, I can send the Zoom chat also what we have to need today. Craft material list is we need black Sharpie, different colors of clay or a Play-Doh, green paint and a paint brushes. Material to make a large circle, any material, any box circle or anything. If you have a compass, you are good to how to make a circle with compass, so that will be also nice, and white copy paper. And please also get scissor. Thank you so much for everything. I request to Mihika, please take over today's activity. Hare Krishna.
Hey Krishna, everyone. So we're going to be making a butterfly portrait out of Play-Doh and paint. So the materials, like Mataji said, is that we need white paper. It's best if it's construction, because that's heavier for paint. Any shade of green paint, scissors for cutting out the large circle, a black Sharpie, paintbrush, and Play-Doh. Different colors of Play-Doh, that whichever you want. So we'll start with, hopefully you can see my screen.
I have a question.
Yes,
Yes.
we are.
I have everything except Play-Doh. So
So
yeah.
if you have Play-Doh, you can get color of paint, and you can use like a Q-tip or something and make the same design as we're gonna do with Play-Doh.
I have a question.
Yes.
I only have like a white color Play-Doh. I don't have like any other Play-Doh.
So then you can just take different color, like you can put the Play-Doh and then you can color the Play-Doh with paint, or you can just use simple paint.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, so we'll start with making the circle. So I have this plate as a material for making the large circle. You can use whatever you want. I got this plate.
Um, could you wait up? I don't really have my.
So all I'm gonna be doing is making the circle, and then you can catch up by with the materials. So all you have to do is trace, or if you don't have the material, then you can just do it like free draw. So
Should we trace the circle with Sharpie?
if you want, I did it so that you guys could see that I'm doing it, but even if you want to do it with pencil, that's fine.
Flip your screen, Hika.
Yeah, I'm just cutting the circle out.
Okay.
Did we have to cut the circle?
Yes, you have to cut the circle.
Yes.
Is this fine?
1 second. Who is this?
My name's Ritika.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Okay.
That's But the only thing is the smaller the circle, the bigger. That's according to how much Play-Doh and how big you'll have to make your image. So you all can cut out your circle.
This okay?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Do we have to cut out the circle? Because I'm doing it
Yes.
on like diary.
Can you repeat that?
Do we have to cut out the circle?
It's better because then you can get the graph properly. But if you don't, then I guess you can just draw it and leave it. So I cut out my
Is
circle.
this good?
Who is this?
Mukund?
Yes, that's good.
Is this good?
Yes, that's good. It's just like if you guys are gonna like put it close to the camera, it's gonna look big to me. But it's actually how you guys are making it. It's just that if it's too big, then you have to make the image larger, and if it's smaller, then you just have to make it smaller. So I made the circle. Well, hopefully you guys can see it. Even though it's like a little messy, it's fine. Mostly, it just should show like a circle. And
Mihika, which shade of green do you have to use? Dark or light?
anything which looks like grass. So I'm using a medium one, but you guys can use dark also. It's up to you as long as it looks like grass. And then I have a palette over here. If you don't have it, it's fine. You can just squirt.
Can we use markers?
Sure, you can use markers too. If you don't have paint, you can use markers.
What are we making for green?
The
Is
grass.
this good enough?
Okay.
Who is that? Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay. Is color green okay?
Yeah, I think that should be good. As long as it looks like grass, it's fine.
Okay.
And like if you guys want to put like if you guys have a toothbrush, anything extra like this, then you can also like dip it in paint and then make a grass thing. But like mainly I have like this fan brush and I have a normal brush. Whichever brush you have, you can use just to make a texture of grass. That's all we need.
Is this good? Wait. Is this good enough?
Uh
Is
I
this can I do the paint and then cut it out?
sure if that helps you, then that's fine also.
Is this green okay?
I'm not sure who that is. Who is that?
My name's Ritika.
Yeah, that green should be good. As long as it looks like grass, I'm fine with it. And it's your imagination.
Which brush should I use?
Any brush. I have fan brush to make it more of a like grass one, but people also use toothbrush to do it. Up to you. I have a normal brush. I'm using that too.
Do you have to write your name in the back?
That's up to you because you're keeping it.
Oh. Excuse me.
Yeah?
I have a question. Do we color the hood thingy or do we only do it like at the edges?
Only on the bottom because the above is the butterfly.
Ah.
So
Okay.
I'm just gonna create a line and then color inside of it so that I know like how much to color.
Is this fine? We can't really see that. If you could like
Oh,
scoot.
sorry. Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
You see the line over here? This line? I just created that lightly and then I'm just coloring everywhere so that it becomes. And then I'm just like using one direction so it looks like straight grass.
1, 2, 3. Is this fine? I
You
think that
one by one, guys, one by one, one by one.
is this fine?
Raise your hand if you have to ask a question, so I can call each person then. Yeah, Amira?
Is this fine?
Yes, that's perfect.
Wait, the butterflies on that side. Okay, so
And then underneath, while you're painting, you can
is
put
this
something.
fine?
Is that Mokshit?
No.
Okay. Mokshit, what is your question?
Is this okay?
Yeah, that's very nice. If you want, you can add some textures on the top, but that's perfect.
Okay. Is this okay?
Who is that?
What?
Yeah, Rutika, that's a nice start. Amira, I think you're working also. Kanishka, that's good. So tell me once most of you guys are done. And other kids who do not have their video on, are they doing it also?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, at the end we all can open our cameras and show. So since mine is kind of thick paint, it's kind of making most of your guys' paper is kind of gonna be like is going to start getting crumbled a little. So just make sure it doesn't get too crumbled. As long as it's a little bit, that's fine.
Is this good enough?
Who is that?
It's Muktika and Mara.
Yeah. Can you put a little up? Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Good enough.
Yeah, that's good.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is this good?
One sec. Let me just finish this apart and then I'll look at yours.
Okay.
I'm using a little water so that it looks more like grass, but it's up to you guys if you want to do it. But make sure your grass is in one direction. And now who was asking the question?
Dolly. This all right?
Yeah, that's good, Mokshit.
This good?
Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna make the butterfly.
Later, we'll buy plates.
Can you wait for a second? I'm still on this. Start.
Okay, how about you guys? Whoever's done, start opening your Play-Doh, and whoever's catching up, you can catch up.
Did you see the
That's good? Okay. So I'm done with my grass also.
But what if we don't have a Play-Doh?
If you don't have Play-Doh, then you can use paint. So with paint, the only thing will be that you have to use the shape that we're using for Play-Doh, so it looks the same. Or if you want, you can also change it. But here's the grass until now. This is how the grass should look.
Is this good?
Who is that?
What we make with Play-Doh?
Wait, one set. Mokshit, you have a question?
हमको दिख रहा है यार मेरे को. He wants to play. What we make with Play-Doh?
Wait, Kanishka, we're making the butterfly with the Play-Doh. Okay.
For you?
And then Swastika, you have a question?
Yeah.
While you use packing workspace, you can change screens by clicking here.
Yuvan, what is your question?
Do we have to draw a butterfly?
I mean, that's what we're doing today. But if you want, you can change it if you don't
Okay.
want to do that. But mainly, we're gonna do a butterfly today.
Okay.
Yes, Priyam.
Is
That's
this
good.
good?
That's
Okay.
good. Very nice. Okay, so now
Is this good enough?
we're moving on to the butterfly. Yes, Monish and Muktika, that's good. Swastika, that last question.
Okay, so what exactly are we doing? Because you said the Play-Doh needed to be the same color.
No, the Play-Doh is different colors. That's for the butterfly.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
Okay, so let's move on now. So I don't have that many varieties. I only have green, yellow, and sorry, orange and pink. But you guys can most likely have a lot of different kinds. So we're gonna make different kind of butterfly. Okay. So it's going to be more like a layered butterfly. So first we're gonna start with the first color you have. I have pink, so I'm gonna start with pink. Whichever color you want, you can start with. And then you take little by little. Don't take all of it out.
For the clay. You use clay?
Yes, you can use clay, but like the only thing is when clay dries, it becomes kind of hard. If you use clay, it will become hard. But on Play-Doh, most likely, if you want, you can remove it at the end. But it'll take a lot of time to dry.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start with the butterfly. I have pink, and I'm taking a little bit out one time and putting the rest back in the box. Okay, so now we're gonna make tiny balls out of this. Okay, so I rolled that up, and I'm gonna make tiny balls for the petals. Okay, now they can vary in size, but most likely they should be at least this tiny. Sorry. Okay, so how much play do you have? Make tiny balls out of those, and then as we move on, we can add more to it. Everyone on track?
Yeah.
Okay. So most likely we won't be able to finish with the butterfly, but I'll show you how to do the pattern.
If we don't have Play-Doh, do we just paint it instead
Yes.
of?
Yes. So let me just show you how the pattern is going to be with the paint. Let me just make the ball. So I made the tiny balls. Okay, I'm gonna set them out. Okay, now you have to use you can use your thumb finger or your index finger. Okay, and then you spread these out. So take one of them. Okay, you take one of them. You put it like on the basically on the top. So that's like the first petal, and then you just stretch it out like this. And then you just leave a little flap. If you see this flap over here, this thing, let that stay up because we kind of moved it so that it gives it the texture. Okay,
What
so
are you making first?
we're making the first level of the outermost level of the butterfly's wings.
How do painters do this?
What? So painters, basically you take the paint, you can leave this top part because you guys don't have the clay. You take the paint and you make a leaf type pattern. If you see here, let me show you. Over here with the Play-Doh, we made this kind of shape, but with paint, you can make a potato type shape or a leaf type. Like, like a good round on the top and then closes at the bottom. That also works. But any shape you want for the butterfly's wings.
I need to go.
Sure, you can go and watch the recording then later. So whoever's doing Play-Doh can follow what I'm doing, and I told you with the people doing
Where's the recording?
the recordings on YouTube. If you search Parthsarthi Foundation, you'll find kids classes, and then you can find it on there.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Hare Krishna. So I'm leaving an intentional flap on the top for the Play-Doh people so that it looks more like wings, and I'm continuing till I think that it's more of a round one now.
How many balls do you make?
I made 7, but we might need a little more. So let's first figure this one out, okay?
How much do we need?
Not too much, not too much. A little bit works.
8?
8 to 10 is good.
Okay. Is that fine, for the painters?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Just make it a little far apart so that people can see. At least you can see what you made. So I'm almost done. Okay. We're making the first layer. Most likely will not. Okay, please mute yourself, everyone. Okay. So everyone understand till here what I'm doing?
Yes.
And if you want, if you have extra space above, you can just transfer, like take the Play-Doh and transfer it above. But most likely it's stuck from the bottom because if you want, you can press it on the bottom so that it doesn't come out, but that's up to you. So I'm just moving mine a little up because mine didn't stick yet. So, and I think it's better if it moves up so that it doesn't literally touch the grass.
Should it be like this?
Who is that? Yeah, that's good. You have white, right? So
Yeah.
you just paint it afterwards.
Mihika, what is that pot in the side?
Oh, that's just for so that you guys can see it because it's light.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Is this good enough?
1 second. Who is that? Yeah, Moksha, that's good. That's good. Yeah. So now we're gonna start the next layer on this. So I used 1, 2, 3.
Wait.
I used 7. I used 7 of these to make a good round, and
Excuse me?
Yes.
How do you do it with paint?
With paint, I told you you can make your own pattern with it. How we did, we basically made a leaf pattern, an upside down leaf, but you can make whatever pattern you want.
That
So
Okay, but can you use a pencil and then color it in with
yes, you
paint?
can first draw with pencil. And now I'm doing the next color. We will most likely be able to finish one side, so then you guys can do the other side afterwards.
And it's same, totally same. The one
Yeah,
side
it's just
entire,
flip the other side.
flip the same color. The pink is going the end, then orange is going second, then green is going.
So I'm making again the tiny balls for it, so it's easier. And make sure they're not, these ones should be tinier because they're inside. The pink ones were fine because they were outside, so they were not that big. But now the inside ones should be a little smaller. Look, I'll show you like this. So these ones are smaller. You get what I mean? And then also leave the flap up here.
I
And
have
if you, yeah,
So can I paint it? Like I'm using white clay, so can I paint it so I don't get mixed up?
yeah. So after you put all the Play-Doh, then paint whatever you have extra because then it will, if you just paint over it, then it's not gonna look good because there's not enough. Like then it's gonna look like it's like the paint's mixing up with the other colors. That's what I mean.
Okay, so you're telling me I should paint it right now?
No, paint it after you put all the Play-Doh.
Okay.
So that all the places where you want different colors, then you can paint it afterwards. You get what I mean? Okay. So you all see that I'm like stretching.
My paper's starting to curl up.
And how is it because of the paint?
Yeah.
Make sure it's a little thick paint, but don't make it too thick. Like mine was a little thick, but after I let it dry, it wasn't crumbling. It's most likely it just needs to dry a little.
Okay, thank you. Um,
How do I like add another color if it's like paint? If I do it over and
So
over again.
yeah, so what you'll have to do is make it on the bottom so you have the shape and you have the color. And then once the pink dries, just cover it over and make the shape. Or if you want, you can just wait and watch. And then once that's dry, then you have to it'll take a lot of time with paint. That's the only thing. And then when you're doing it, make sure to, if you want to make it stick, make sure you enlarge it over here so that it sticks to it and it's pretty thin over here. And let
But
me just
I made the body first.
Peacock.
wait one second, 1 second.
I make the body first.
Oh, you made the body first?
Yes.
Well, that's fine because then you can make the wings around it.
Okay.
That's perfectly fine. So now you guys see where it's a little thin, I'm just adding a little more Play-Doh so that it stays there. Okay, so now my 2 layers of thing is done. So you see it looks more like different layers, and the when it's pulled up, when the flaps are pulled up, it makes it a whole new difference because it's a craft, 3D paint craft. That's why. And Govinda, what were you asking?
Never mind.
Okay, so now my third color is green, and then I'm gonna repeat pink again because I don't have the variety. But you guys can use whatever colors you want. No restricted. Some people even do rainbow.
I'm doing rainbow.
Yeah, so you can do rainbow. That's really
That
nice.
looks so weird. I'm thinking to make like pink, but like
Ritika, what happened? What looks weird?
I was trying to do like the texture because like I was trying to mix red and white, but it's kind of like my texture is not kind of trying to work.
Okay, so then if it doesn't work, then you can just cover over it and after it dries. So then it'll work much better after it dries.
Okay,
So
so
you can just wait and watch. Now the third color is going to be the almost the second smallest. Okay, sorry. So I made the balls even more tinier. So I'm just going to show you what I mean. I made them like this. Now this Play-Doh of mine is a little tight, so that's why it's not creating the smooth effect. But your guys is obviously gonna be soft. So then yours will make a better texture than mine. But I'm trying my best to make the structure. And once you're done with all of them, make sure that you have the flap above because that gives it the most texture.
this looks bad, right?
Who is that?
Crayon.
Oh, that looks good. That looks good. It just you're kind of behind. So once you finish the entire butterfly, it will look very nice. It's just your colors are a little dull. That's the only thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do we have to like use the colors you're using, or can we use
No, any color you want. Any color you want.
any color?
It's just these Play-Doh. This is the Play-Doh color I have. You
Okay.
guys can use whatever Play-Doh you have.
And and the last layer, the green layer, isn't it supposed to be like the smallest one?
There's one more layer after this. One more layer.
Oh,
And I'm gonna use pink for that because I don't have that much. So I'm gonna
Um,
use pink for that.
is this good?
Who is
Like
that?
I did it with pencil.
I can't really see because it's very bright, but most like you did it very nicely. Guys, please be muted. And we're almost done. Just a few more minutes because I'm just gonna show you the middle body. And the middle body will use a lot of Play-Doh because it's kind of like the thickest part. So then for that use like the most abundant supply of Play-Doh you have the color because that's
I
gonna
have
be
a
the
question. So like how many like rows are you gonna put like so that I can
four,
draw?
four, four, four. That's
Okay, 4.
4 or 3, up to you. But I'm doing 4 because I made the green. But actually, I can also do 3. Just but the last layer is just gonna be a very tiny dot, so it makes it just much better. But it's up to you. If you don't, if you want to put the dot, it's fine. If you don't, it's fine.
Is this what the body looks like?
Who is that?
Amira?
Yeah, that's pretty good. The body will just be a little round. You flatten the body. That's all you did. That's fine.
Okay.
And make sure that you're stretching out the Play-Doh so that it sticks to the paper. And now, like, you see, like, mine is getting very smaller and smaller now. So that's why now I have to do I have to make it even more smaller.
How many
One
green
by
are
one.
you?
I'm using 7 for each color.
No, how many green are you using?
7.
So
Everything is 7.
I have a question. So, are you doing a rainbow now?
No, I'm not doing a rainbow. We're doing a butterfly.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm done with the third layer. Okay. Everyone good so far? Some people
Yes.
might not have catched up, but
I think I have 3 more. I have 3 more.
Okay, one by one. Guys, one by one. Okay, so now we're just gonna make the middle body now, okay? I'm not gonna do the last layer because that's gonna make it a bit too much. So I'm just gonna stick with 3, but it's up to you guys, whatever you want to do. So I took orange as the middle, but you can take red, orange, whatever color you want. But it should be abundant supply. You should have a good amount of it because it's gonna be pretty thick. Okay, so you take a medium-sized, yeah, one second. I'll answer your question after I do this. Take a medium-sized ball, you make it into a potato, and then you flat it out. And then if you think there's anything extra, then you can remove that. But I think this is a good size for it. And now, who was asking the question?
Me.
Yeah.
So, we could do 3 layers or we could do 4 layers.
Yes, it's all up to you.
Okay.
Is this okay, Mataji?
Who is that?
Shri Vaishnavi?
Yeah, that's nice. Very nice. So here's look, mine looks more like a tablet. But the only thing is it should be tall enough. Mine is not that tall. So I'm trying to make it more taller.
Okay, is this alright? I have
1 second. Let me just make mine a little. So make sure it's more round or like tall than it is for thickness because we want to make it as long as possible. So it looks more like a butterfly than a tablet. And then all you have to do is with Play-Doh, press it down like this, okay? And then squish it like this so that it's not that thick and it gives it like the texture and then press it on the top. Peel it and then peel it off and flip it to the other side so it's smoother.
a
Now,
question.
yeah?
Is this really bad? You can't lie.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. You just use clay. That's the only thing, right? So just change the color. Just change the color afterwards.
Okay.
We're trying our best. Nothing's that bad. And it's your first time, so like it's not that bad either. Okay, so now is everyone done with their body? Hare Krishna. Good? Everyone good with their body?
No, I'm still working on it.
I'm still working on my wing.
Okay, so now you guys see that over here there's more space. So I'm gonna add one of each color and make it more curved here. And then one more layer I have to put here, or I'm just gonna squish it together more. But most likely I'm gonna have to put one more layer. And then Once this is done,
Mika, you have to put the ये आगे का बेटा बना के फिर लेफ्ट रेस्ट we have to give.
yeah, that's for homework. And this is the last thing, which is going to be the body and the mouth.
Yeah,
Sorry.
eyes वगैरह बना दे and everything. तो the first half is done nicely.
Yeah.
So we have to post in the group so they can copy and do it by self. So kids, the first half Mihika will do it with you, and the second half you can make it because it's the same as the first half. So you can do it. It's your homework, and I request to everyone. Everybody has my number, so please send your today's craft to my WhatsApp so I can put it in the group. So other kids who is not coming or they can left, they can join for the activity classes and learn beautiful craft, drawing, painting things. Okay. So there are 24 students so far. So I request to everyone, please send when you completed your craft today, end of the day. So please send to my WhatsApp number and I can post it in our community group. Okay.
Miss Mataji,
Yes. Yes.
is this enough to not make another layer?
I'm not sure who that is. Yeah, if you want, you can put another layer inside, but that's fine.
Can we leave now?
Yeah, the last thing all you have to do is just make eyes with the black Sharpie.
Okay, thanks. Okay.
Black eyes and then a mouth. That's all you have to do. So after you guys finish with the wing, that should be enough. I'm just adding another layer because it looks better with it. Up to you how many layers you want to make.
Can you add stuff to it?
What?
Can you add stuff to it?
Yes, you can.
Like the sky and stuff?
Yeah, you can add whatever you want. The main thing was the butterfly because that's like out of Play-Doh. You can put birds, you can put clouds. Okay? So Hare Krishna everyone. So we're mostly done with the butterfly. It just you guys have to do the other side of the other
We
part.
can't see Mihika. Can you flip down your camera, please?
Here's most of it. I just have to finish the fourth layer.
Okay. You can do it. Do it and put the font to the. So first half you have to do completely, beta.
There. So the first half is done.
Put some horn also. Mouth of butterfly, eyes and mouth. Yeah.
Okay. So let's put the mouth and the eyes. So for this, you'll have to
Can I give you googly eye?
Googly eyes won't work that good. So all you have to do is take your thick Sharpie and make your smile. It's just a simple smile. And then above you can put the antennas, and if you want, you can put a tail.
I don't have a Sharpie.
So then you can use
Googly
pencil.
eye. You can use the googly eye or you can use
I don't have
some.
googly eyes.
So do you have a dark blue color of Play-Doh? Make a ball and put it on that bit.
Yeah, if you have black Play-Doh, or even if you have pen.
Black or a dark blue is also work.
How are we gonna make the antennas?
What? What did you say? Hare Krishna.
Manhar, what is your question?
How are we gonna make the antennas?
The antenna?
Yeah.
So you curl up the Play-Doh. Here, let me just show you that. 1 second, let me just fix the face. So what you do with the antenna is So you take a thin piece of a Play-Doh, you roll it into a thin strip, okay, like this, into basically a worm, and then you roll it.
More thin, Mehika. It's very big, better.
Here. Is that good?
Mm.
So you make it into a spiral, basically.
Mm.
Here, you see this?
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Can we
you can.
make flowers?
Yes, you can put any decoration you want.
Okay.
Very nice.
So
Yeah.
everyone did it very nicely. Just finish up the antennas and the tail if you want.
I don't know how to make the wings,
The wings were these. These are the wings.
but how to make it?
It's already recorded, beta, so you can subscribe Parthsarthi Foundation YouTube channel. There is today's video recording. You can play it and you can go for that. Okay?
Okay, so we're done for today. We made the
Yeah,
antenna.
because she has some appointment, so we have to go.
So
Okay.
we made the body, we made the wings, and we made the antennas. So is everyone good now?
I request to everyone again and again, please do your rest of the craft and send it to me so I can post in our community group. Okay?
Thanks for the class, Mika.
You're welcome. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, kids. So now we have to wind up here. And tomorrow we can meet. And tomorrow we have to go for very nice peacock project. Project is going little longer. So we can go for that. No, tomorrow is a drawing class. Sorry. Day after tomorrow is a peacock project. So tomorrow we have to go for a very nice drawing class activity and nice Ramayana story. So I request to everyone, please come on time, stay till activity end, then you have to log out. It's a 1.5 hours of whole summer camp. So please do it. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mihika, for today's project.
I
Hari
have a
Bol.
question.